After the announcement of Joker being a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, a few of us were very excited to see him join the roster. But the world was like, who the fuck is Joker? And well, Joker is the main protagonist of the game Persona 5.
What is Persona 5?
Persona 5 is a JRPG that tells the story about a boy who saved a woman for being molested and then being framed for assault from the molester. He moves to the city to live in probation. In the city he learns about a parallel dimension where bad people have dungeons where they are the rulers, and by defeating them they have a change of heart and confess all their crimes, makes new friends, defeat monsters, and have a lot of adventures around the city. The thing is, Persona 5 is a great game, an awesome game, but not a perfect one. And the sad part is, it could have been perfect. Hi, I'm Orejo the Depressed Puppet. Join me in this review, and we are gonna analyze this game flaws. I have a special surprise for you. He's the main sidekick and the best character, Morgana! Hi Morgana, how are you?
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Okay. Are you ready for this review?
We are the Phantom Thieves and we're here to take your bride.
You see, there are perfect games, awful games, good games, great games that make you happy just thinking how much fun you had playing them. And down here are the very good games that had a lot of flaws that prevent them to be masterpieces. And you know, my friends, this is where Persona 5 resides. And it makes me kinda angry, like you were almost there. Before you start with the hate comments, you are probably wondering, who am I to talk about RPGs? And let me tell you, I have played a lot of RPGs in my life. This is my resume of turn-based RPGs. I didn't count any Legend of Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Mega Man The Battle Network, or Final Fantasy 15. I'm just counting the turn-based games, no real-time action RPGs. And also, I'm just counting the games that I really played. I mean like played for more than 8 hours or finished. And the games are Final Fantasy 2, Phantasy Star 2, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, Super Mario RPG,
Paper Mario 64, Suicoden, Chrono Cross, Valkyrie Profile, Breath of Fire 4,
and Persona 5. How many RPGs have you played? Please let me know. So, returning to the main theme of the video, and let me tell you again, I don't hate this game. Quite the opposite, I loved it. This might be like couples therapy. Persona 5, I love you. But I have to say some things that bother me. It might sound like I can't stand you, but my comments are in order to fix this relationship. Maybe the developers could listen to this video for the next game. I don't know. It could happen. The main complaint is, the first dungeon is too long. Usually, in RPGs, the first dungeon is the smallest. In Persona 5, it takes more than 2.5 hours to beat. It's tedious and kinda look the same. And becomes confusing with all the info they are feeding you. Like every 5 minutes there's a tutorial. And the fact is, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Be simple, start easy. The second complaint are the turns. In almost every other turn-based RPG, you attack, then the enemy attack, then you attack again, and then the enemy attack again, and so on until one of the two dies. This is why it's called turn-based game, because it's a game based on turns. In Persona 5, you are allowed to attack 4 times per turn, 1 for each character in your party, and the enemy is allowed to attack 1 time per turn. But check this shit out. I attack first, I have 2 attacks remaining. But this fucker interrupts my turn and attacks. I attack again, 2 attacks remaining in my turn. And he interrupts again. It's not your turn, jeez. The third complaint, insta-kills. Sometimes the enemy is camping for an unavoidable insta-kill. So it doesn't matter if your life is at the max, just an insta-kill will end your game. I think that happened to me. I was fighting a final boss and he had like 5 transformations. The first 3 are hard but not impossible. Then the 4th is just cheap. And the 5th and final form was cheap and annoying. But I kept fighting very well. He was about to die. But the motherfucker performed an insta-kill on the protagonist and BAM! Game over. Another unbalanced thing about the game is the time you spend fighting and the time you spend interacting with the people in the city. One of the differences of Persona 5 is the fact that you can enter and leave the dungeon many times you want until you finish it. Let me explain. You have a deadline to finish each dungeon, like 15 or 18 days in game time. You can get in and get out every time you want. Sounds cool, but it's not that easy. You can only get out when you reach a save point, and there aren't a lot of them. And also, you don't know how long is the dungeon, so you will keep going until you die or you run out of magic. You'll be 3 hours fighting and then 3 hours goofing around the city, which is my favorite part of the game. The exploration parts in this game are the things that make this game great. You can go around the city, get a job, work out, eat a burger, and one of the coolest things in the game, you can flirt with girls, and get in a relation with one of 9 girls in the game, or maybe with all of them at the same time. Hey! Stop it! You should be ashamed. Your worst enemies in this game are not going to be the bosses. Your worst enemy in this game is your magic meter, here called SP. The only way to fully replenish your magic is by exiting the dungeons. In almost every other RPG you can go to the 7-Eleven and buy a dozen of potions, but not here. There are SP potions, but you can only buy like 6 per week, and they replenish almost no magic. My next complaint is an awkward scene when you get hit on by a little girl. The protagonist is 17, and she looks like she's 11.
I love you, my trickster. You are a man without compare in this world.
Right over there, please. What did you bring with you tonight? I think you should go.
This idea was planned by adults.
Yes, let's have a romance between a little girl and a grown man.
It was uncomfortable. Your best friend in this game is not going to be Morgana. Sorry, Morgana.
Looking cool Joker.
Or Ryuji or Ann. Your best friend is going to be the internet. Every time you encounter an enemy, you will have to search the weakness online. And even when you know the weakness, they don't work all the time. And most important, they are not intuitive. Don't believe me? I'm gonna compare this element with a game that has more than 20 years polishing this gimmick. Pokemon. In Pokemon, you collect monsters and use their abilities to defeat other monsters. In Persona 5, you collect monsters and use their abilities to defeat other monsters. In Pokemon, the types are Normal, Fire, Fighting, Water, Grass, Poison, Flying, Electric, Ground, Psychic, Rock, Ice, Bug, Dragon, Ghost, Dark, Steel, and Fairy. And they are very intuitive. Water defeats Fire, Bug defeats Psychic because the fear of insects, Steel defeats Rock because a hammer breaks a stone, and so on and so on. In Persona 5, the elements are Physical, Gun, Fire, Ice, Electric, Wind, Psychic, Nuclear, Bless, Curse, and Almighty. But they are not that intuitive. Gun defeats Wind. I don't know why. Psychic defeats Nuclear. I don't know why. In order to work, the rock, paper, scissors system needs weaknesses. And some enemies don't even have weaknesses. Let's play a game called Guess the Type. I want you to guess the element or type of the character you see on the screen. Okay, so let's start with this Pokemon. You can say it's very obvious, but anyway. Okay, so its name is Charmander, which sounds like charcoal. Also is orange, and there's a little flame in the tail, so I'm guessing it's fire. Yes, easy. Her name is Twilight Prostitute. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. In Persona 5, all the enemies have 2 names. One before you catch him, and one after you catch him. This monster's real name is Succubus, or Stoccubus, I don't know. This girl, well, she had wings, so maybe she's wind? Oh, the Succubus attack on your dreams, so maybe she's psychic? And her weakness is penicillin, because, nope. She is curse and fire, and she's weak to gun. A prostitute is weak to gun. And well, to be honest, the bad wings and the tail could have given me a hint of course, but why does fire and curse are weak to gun? That makes no sense. This one is called Delibird, So it has bird on the name, so maybe he's a flying type? But not sure because it looks like a penguin and penguins don't fly.
A penguin? Penguins can't fly.
So yeah, I'm sure it's a penguin. So maybe ice or water? But the color is red and that's a fire vibe. But no, look! The feathered farm has snowflake. Yes! I say ice. And now that I think about it, it has a sack and it's red. Oh yes! It's a little parody of Santa Claus. And everyone knows Santa Claus is ice type. Yes! Ice and also flying. This one is Belfagor. And it's basically a demon taking a dump. Because he's a demon, he's maybe cursed. And demons live in hell, so fire? He is ice. Maybe make him color blue, and maybe adding a cold snot. There, now it's more hinted that he's ice. Now, let's keep playing. Okay, this Pokemon is called Luxray. I'm getting like 3 different vibes here. It's color blue, so that could be water, but it doesn't look so watery. It has color black and looks angry, so it could be dark, but also has yellow, and his name has the word lux, which means light in Latin or Spanish. Luz. An X-ray. And also this thing in the tail, so it can be electric. Yes! Electric, and guess what? He learns dark type moves. So, yes. Shiki Oji. Fuck. Well, these monsters look like it's made of paper or steel, but there is no steel in this game. It's made of snowflakes and it's white, so maybe ice. But also look a little like the angel from Shaman King, so maybe bless. Oh, and it has a pentagram on the face, so also course. Nope, it's psychic. Someone told me
These are some classic Shin Megami Tensei monsters.
classic. Okay, Valerie. She's a gym leader and well, she has butterfly wings, so I'm guessing bug type. But also she's super pink and super cute and had weird LSD eyes, so I'm also guessing fairy type. Yes, fairy type. So he is Morgana, and even with a girl's name and a girl's voice, he is a boy. He is the best character of the game and the most useful. He is the healer, the guide, and the Pokédex.
Wanna head back?
The type. He is a cat and has blue eyes, so I'm guessing ice. And he wears a yellow bandana, so I'm guessing electric? It's wind. So, to remind you, in Persona 5 the wind type is represented by the color green. They could make it a little more obvious, maybe adding clouds or tornadoes to the bandana, or little wings, or something. This is a tricky one. This gym leader looks like a normal person, to be honest. I can't see any special color or special element. Also, his name is Norman. I don't know, he looks so normal. And yes, he is normal type. You see, in Pokemon, even simple designs have a reason. The last one. This girl's name is Makoto, and her code name is Queen. So she's dressed in black, and just black, and leather. Also has spikes, so I'm saying course or SM. Nope, she is nuclear. How many types did you guess? Please let me know.
Conclusion.
Do I recommend Persona 5? Yes, play this game. Hopefully I didn't scare you away from this game. And hopefully I generated an interest for you in this game. Maybe? I hope you liked this video. It took me a lot of effort. Please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe. I wanna make more videos. This one took me like a month to finish, mostly because of the render times. Sorry for the audio quality, and thanks for watching. Anything you want to add, Morgana?
Nice going.
You know what? I think you are not the real Morgana.